Imagine you are on a romantic trip and then you end up in the middle of a dark jungle without your phone, without any way to contact the outside civilization, and your partner leaves you all alone. Now, don't worry, this is not the plot of a horror movie, but this story does involve Sedona Prince, and once I explain her controversies and who she is, I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference. Sedona Prince is a college basketball player and a TikTok content creator, and she is best known for her height of 6'7", and she has also been known to date various shorter, more petite other women content creators. And she has also been widely renowned for many college teams, and she's been known to be one of the tallest people on those teams, specifically her team playing in Oregon at this very moment. However, her personal life is the topic of today's video, specifically her relationships and the controversies around those relationships. And let's start with a story that involves her relationships from a young age, because it doesn't matter how charismatic you are or how transparent or authentic you claim to be online. As long as you are a person online, fame can come with any amount of drawbacks. And Sedona is not new to these drawbacks. In fact, her newest scandal revolves around her relationship with a person she dated in 2022 named Riley, and they separated on seemingly good terms. However, it was later revealed that Sedona has a very bad history of infidelity, and she not only cheated on Riley, but was kind of abusive to Riley. And what I mean by this is that not only did Sedona have several cheating rumors, but in 2023, Sedona was involved with another emotional abusive situation involving several of her partners, some of which the accusations were not public, some were, but that did not stop this from circulating all over online and Sedona receiving a lot of criticism. And this not only further tarnished her reputation online, but her athletic reputation, which now brings me to our final and main topic of today's video. Sedona's most recent scandal involves the end of her relationship with a person named Olivia. Their relationship started in early 2023 and they broke up in May of this year. Now, after their breakup, Olivia made several videos sharing her side of the story.
The scariest thing I've ever experienced, and I'm begging her, screaming, please stop the ATV, please stop the ATV. And she stops it as hard as she can, shoves me to the ground, looks me dead in my eyes, and then takes off.
And she goes on to share the fact that Sedona abandoned her in the middle of a jungle on her birthday trip. And she was also very emotionally abusive and would start arguments with Olivia. This was only just the tip of the iceberg, and there is far, far more to this web of abuse that is Sedona. For example, in one of her videos, Olivia mentioned that Sedona was seen flirting and having drinks with multiple, at least 5 different women while she was in a tattoo shop and waiting to be tattooed.
I get a text from her saying that she's getting a tattoo down the street and that I should pull up. And I show up to the tattoo shop, and what do I see the first thing when I walk in? 5 girls taking shots with her. All right, okay. There's 3 girls that I love, still talk to this day. 2 girls, you guys can eat this. So she comes up to me and she's like, oh, they just asked to have a threesome. I said, you're fucking joking, right? Are you actually joking?
And she even went as far as to proposition these women for a threesome while she was still in a relationship with Olivia. However, that would not be the last person to speak out against Sedona, because another victim of Sedona would speak out shortly after Olivia, and this person will be named Faithin. And Faithin made a very lengthy and multiple part actually, video series about her experience with Sedona.
Long story short, a friend had set us up and we kind of, immediately connected. She's very charming and very good, I think, at like showing you this very sweet side to her that I think, can be very attractive to the normal girl.
Her experience with Sedona is actually very similar to Olivia's and Riley's. She says that Sedona is very charming and very charismatic and very open, and you're going to notice a pattern with Sedona is that Sedona has a tendency of dating and being in relationships with people who are significantly shorter than her. And I know that Sedona is very tall, she's 6'7". However, that still does not change the fact that she gets into a relationship with people who are very much shorter than her. If you see any videos of her with Riley or her with Olivia, you can see that their height difference is very much prominent factors in all of Sedona's relationships.
And that was it.
Which to me just signifies that Sedona likes shorter women because she can easily overpower them and intimidate them more easily. Now back to Faithin. Faithin goes on to say that Sedona got really close with her and her friends, and Faithin even goes out of her way to invite Sedona over to her Pride Festival. However, this took a very dark turn because Sedona actually got physical with Faithin. Later after that, way after that, so when Sedona and Faithin are hanging out again, they're at a bar and Faithin goes out of her way to say that Sedona is very much overly affectionate and love bombing her and being way too forward with her. These are all basic characteristics of an abuser and someone who is trying to get into a position of trust with their victim. And Faithin would go on to say that she grew even terrified of Sedona later this night when they were in their hotel room and Sedona was passed out, and when she woke up, Faithin expressed that she was truly afraid of how Sedona looked at her. And this to me just says that Sedona has a way of switching her personalities and intimidating someone on a whim whenever she wants, and using her height, her stature, her athleticism, and her influence as a way to intimidate people and to get what she wants, and her charisma. Sedona has actually responded to all of these accusations and has denounced all of them, and none of her responses have done anything to calm the waters of her controversy. In fact, it has actually made the controversies grow even more. And now Sedona is losing sponsorship, she's losing brand deals, and this is just an example of an influencer who is getting exposed for being a terrible person, because at the end of the day, most people will never know who these influencers truly are, and Sedona is a perfect example of that. And someone like her does not deserve a platform, they don't deserve to have this much of a following, they don't deserve to be on a prominent basketball team, and there's even a position to have Sedona be kicked off her athletic scholarship. So tell me what you guys think. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, I'm out. Peace.